What is up, everyone? CaRai coming back at you with another video. It feels so good to say that. If you look at my latest uploaded video, I've been gone for about 9 months. 9 months. Do you not know that babies are born in 9 months? Everyone knows that, right? Just so we're all on the same page. Babies are born in 9 months, and it just so happens that baby was born in the community in the form of Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. Yes, we had a baby was born, and boom. Here we are, Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. I love it. I'm excited for a new Storm game. I love Storm. Storm is amazing. Played every iteration, both casually and competitively. Had ups and downs here and there with some of the games, but for the most part, I've enjoyed the series, especially from a casual standpoint. Um, Honestly, I don't want to spend too much time into why I've been gone. This video today is going to be about me talking about the game, reacting to this trailer a little bit, and just giving you guys a channel update, the direction of where I want to go with the channel, right? And my initial focus right now so that we're all on the same page, because that's really important to me so that the expectations are managed and everything's set in stone. With that being said, I've been knowing about Storm Connections for a while now. I remember when it was leaked a few months ago and I found out about it. I didn't come back then because it just didn't feel right. And even now, I'm kind of pushing myself to come back, even though I don't really feel ready. But I'm just gonna, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm not ready. I don't feel ready, but whatever. We ball. Like, we're going. We're going to go ahead and do this. And either we're gonna succeed or fail. So, whatever the case may be, I'm back. And without further ado, let's just analyze this, and I'll give you guys my thoughts and some comments and whatnot. So yeah, let's go. 20th anniversary. Okay. Oh, just so we know, my initial reaction to this trailer was I was kind of speechless. I was just watching it. I was in a trance. I remember watching the trailer and being in a trance and just kind of going, gosh. I stood up and I was like, dang, we get another Storm game? Let's go. And then I just I didn't go like crazy or like, I don't really yell. I was just kind of like, yes, kind of just, imagine, I don't know, imagine you're playing a game of basketball or whatever, and you hit the game-winning shot. It was a close game. You were talking tons of trash talk to the other team, to your boys, and you beat them. And it was close, and you're super hyped, and you do that hard fist pump. That was me. I was just like, yes, And so that was my initial reaction. So this is just, I've already seen it a couple of times, so yeah.
I'm not gonna lose, you hear me?
Now I'll just cut you off completely.
Oh,
I'll
no.
inherit my master's will.
I just want to say, anime makes everything sound so much cooler than it actually is. I'll inherit my master's will. Like, obviously we know what that means, right? You're gonna inherit their truths, their beliefs, their way of thinking moving forward. And you're gonna carry that on. And that's pretty cool in its own right, but I don't know. I'll inherit my master's will. I don't know. Anime makes some of the most, I don't know. I just feel as if that would be kind of corny to just say. Like, imagine if someone close to you passes away and you say, I'm going to inherit their will. Right? Well, in this particular sense, because you can literally inherit a will, right? Your dad can leave a will and you can inherit what's in the will according to what he put there. But to say it in this sense, it is cool in this particular sense, but abstractly, it's kind of corny. So I thought I don't know, that just kind of stood out to me.
You can't defeat me.
So, as we already know, I love this boss battle.
The Hokage is the person who walks in front of everyone and bears all the pain.
So we're not really seeing anything new, and we're going to get into that towards the end. Naruto's gonna stay obsessed with these Sasuke. Battle.
Here we go.
In a flash.
People got so bad at this. Another thing I want to say, people were so heated about this. People were so heated seeing this. They're like, what? It's the same game. I saw so many comments of people saying, well, this is cool and all, but I mean, I'll just keep my Storm 4 with all the DLC and I'll just play that, you know? Why would I buy the same game twice? And we're gonna get into that, but I thought that was funny.
Charge!
No despair.
You can't escape.
How about this?
You were.
Move!
I win.
Don't underestimate the will of fire.
The
I'll
Will
settle
of
this.
Fire.
Now is the hour of judgment.
That would be cool if they made that Naruto playable. The Naruto that, let's see. This Naruto right here. Let's see. That Naruto right there. That was the Naruto. So after, in Naruto Storm 2, when you finish the boss battle, or when you break out of, when you meet Minato and you go through that cutscene, and you go through that sequence, and he falls down and he comes back down to fight Pain. That's the Naruto that was it combo? Was it different combo wise? I don't know. But I think that would be a cool skin because why not? I wish CC2 would throw in more skins. I mean, they already have a decent amount of skins, but just get a little creative with it, you know? I mean, maybe they don't have the green light for a lot of stuff, and it's already tough getting so many things in the game, and maybe that's the issue, but I don't know. It would be cool to have it.
Now is the hour of judgment. Amaterasu.
Team Ultimates. These Team Ultimates are dope. I just want to say CC2 has done a fantastic job with Team Ultimates. I think they went crazy, like crazy done with Team Ultimates in Storm 4 because there's so many of them that are just cool. And every time I see them, they make me happy because I feel like they put as much personality and creativity into the Team Ultimates as they just could have. And they absolutely nailed it. And so I hope we see way more Team Ultimates. But there was already so many more than I expected to be in the game. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. The fact that they're highlighting it here in this trailer means a lot because it could mean literally, you know, that they're going to have more.
Power of all the Hokage. Get it going, Lee.
Here I go.
I'll protect you to the end.
Sting to the beat of the killer bee heat.
Killer Bee Heat.
Sweet dreams.
How about this?
You'll be eaten alive.
Tell you, yo.
Idiots, catch.
Lock on.
Go, Choji.
Chino, fire all round.
Super beast scroll.
Yeah, he's right.
From here forth.
I want to say that Team Ultimate right there, this one with the, let's just go back a tad bit. Let's go back a tad bit. Oops. So right here, this is actually, I want to say this was the only thing new in the trailer because Sasuke, Sakura, and Sarada don't have a Team Ultimate. So it's so interesting that to my knowledge and from what everyone's seen in this trailer, there's nothing new. It's all just a rehash, right? It's just a compilation of old clips, and not old clips, but just of, you know, basically it's just a rehash of some of the stuff we've seen in past games under the Connections engine, I assume. And this may not even be the Connections engine. It may still literally be the Storm 4 engine. I don't know because we don't have that information. I would assume all this content is from the Connections engine because that would be kind of weird to put out a trailer for Connections using the Storm 4 engine, literally. And so, whatever the case may be, everyone was kind of like, oh, okay, well, this has me up in high hopes because this is a Team Ultimate with the Uchiha family. And for those of you that don't know, this was not present in Storm 4. There is no Team Ultimate with Sasuke, Sarada, and Sakura. So it's interesting that this was the only thing we got new-wise in this whole trailer. I don't know what the purpose was in that, but I don't know. Maybe I really don't know. I really don't know.
Will be spun again.
But it looks pretty cool from what we can see.
On a path with no end.
This is epic. Alright. And so that's the end of the trailer right there. Just to speak on that a little bit, I thought the trailer was okay for what it's worth. My opinion on all of this is that a lot of people aren't too happy about the trailer, right? And rightfully so. I mean, for example, I love Sai. I love using Sai in Storm 4. And when I see him using an ultimate that he's had since 2010, because you know Storm 2 came out in 2010, when I see him doing Super B Scroll Armor Collection 13 years later, I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed because, you know, show some love to the OG characters, right? Don't just try to breathe fresh air into the game by adding a new character and leaving the old characters the same. And I would really love to see them do a lot of rehash with the character or reworks with the characters. For example, Hinata and Sakura got a rework in Storm 4. A lot of you may not know this, but in Storm 3, EMS Sasuke played way different than he ever did in Storm Rev. Literally, it's day and night between the two characters. I may do a video on that in the future. Let me know if you want to see something like that. But there's only been 3 characters to my knowledge that have gotten a complete rework where, you know, they just play differently. And even then, Sakura and Hinata's combo scheme is very similar to what they had before. It's not really like EMS Sasuke where he really got a rework. Literally different. Tilt, grab, you know, is pretty... I think the grabs are somewhat similar. Whatever the case may be, he actually got a rework, and I would love to see that. And what I would really love to see is when you rework these characters, leave the old versions in the game, right? Like, rework Sai and leave old Sai in the game. Don't rework, you know, don't do what you did with Sakura, Hinata, and even Sasuke, where you rework them and then you take out the old versions, right? Because that's kind of annoying. So, yeah. And anyways, a lot of people were upset saying, you know, this is just the same game, this sucks, you know, I'm not hyped for this. But listen, this is not the same game, and I'm gonna make a video on this in the future, further, you know, going into this topic. But it's not the same game. But I will say it is disappointing when we haven't seen new content for so many years, and your announcement of a new game includes so much content we've been looking at for the past years. Because a lot of you may not know, but Storm 4 is the first Storm game that's really had a lot of years on it, because other Storm games didn't really have that many years on it. Storm 2, we had about 2 years with it. Jin's about a year and a half. 3, about a year and a half. Rev, about a year and a half. And then Storm 4, we've had so many years of this game that people have gotten very used to seeing the same combos and stuff. So I will agree, I don't think it was smart to bring out this trailer. But on the bright side, think of it like this, everyone. Think of it like this. We can really only go up from here. So even though this trailer is a bit of a downer, we can really only go up from here. We can only get better as time goes on. I would hope. Now, it is CC2. I will say that it is CC2. You know, I've been enduring a lot of their BS since Storm 2, since 2010. So it is CC2, but I will say with great confidence that it really should only get better as time goes on, because that's how all Storm games have gone. That's the direction all Storm games have gone, and they've only gotten better as time has gone on, as we've seen more information, as more stuff has been released. So I would say just be patient, and I believe things are going to get better. The second trailer is going to be much more dope, and I would say it won't be long before we're really eating in this game. We just got to be patient. So yeah, on to the analysis of the new playable characters that they showed, Indra and Astra. We're going to react to this portion of the trailer as well.
With this power, I will establish perfect order.
What you describe?
It's an interesting down combo. That looked like, so right there, I'm just gonna, okay, so I'm gonna watch this all the way through, then I'm gonna put it in slow-mo.
It's nothing more than oppression through force and fear.
Through force and fear.
No.
Oh, sure sounds so weird and
I
dope.
do not wish to fight you, elder brother.
Okay, that's it, alright. So, we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna kind of analyze this part as well. Playback speed. Oh, let me mute this. Okay. Okay, so this is really interesting because So, we didn't really get to see the full part of the combo. But right here, we see him doing what I believe to be his down combo. Oops. What I believe to be his down combo. So look at this. And then he does kind of a down. So usually how you can tell if it's what combo it is that neutral combos tend to knock the opponent straight forward. Up combos tend to knock the opponent up, and then down combos tend to knock the opponent down. Obviously, right? But another thing that tells you whether or not a combo is what combo it is if they're doing kind of like downward swings, a lot of times that's the down combo. If they're doing kind of like upward swings, a lot of times that's the up combo. And you'll see here, that looks like a decent amount of stun. He might have an infinite right here before this next strike. And then he does a ground pound with his Susanoo arm. And then as we can see, he summons a Susanoo and coats it in lightning. So that was interesting. That looked like that was his down combo. And what they've started doing with a lot of down combos is really adding a lot of cinematics to them. For example, with Momoshiki, if you do Momoshiki's down combo in Storm 4, it's pretty cinematic looking. It actually looks really good. And then on top of that, if you look at EMS Sasuke, or not EMS Sasuke, but the Rene Sharingan Sasuke, if you look at his down combo, he summons a meteorite, and it looks pretty dope as well. So I'm pretty sure that was Indra's down combo. And then here's Ashura's combo scheme, right? This looks like it's his, let's see, he does a Rasengan, a great giant Rasengan. So that looks like that was more than likely Ashura's neutral combo, because again, remember, neutral combos tend to send the opponent just straight forward. That's very common for the neutral combo to just send them flying back like that. And with Indra, it's very common to see a down combo doing a knockdown like that. You know, just kind of hitting a lot of downward swings. So this looks like it's going to be, this looks like it's Indra's neutral combo. And then we have, let's see. So that was interesting. That looked like that could have been part of a boss battle, maybe. Because as you can see, he's saying, "My frail little brother, no." And then he's shooting that. And then if you look at Indra, see how Indra's saying that, and it's like they're almost clashing in a way. That wouldn't be an ultimate, you know? Like an ultimate wouldn't have your, unless that's something, a new feature they've added where if you ultimate a character, if two characters, if one character ultimates a character they know, it will trigger like a cinematic where they kind of fight for a little bit, or whatever the case may be. Maybe that could be a new feature, but it looks like this could have been a boss battle. So that's pretty exciting. And then I want to say, what was something else? Something else that, excuse me, something else that someone noticed. I'm just going to rewind because there's another, okay, so it was this. So if you notice right here, it happens very, 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 very quick. So right after this, I'm going to try to frame by frame this. Okay, so notice how he drops down. People noted that that's more than likely a new way, maybe potentially a new mechanic of where you can be comboing someone in the air and you can just do this mechanic and it will ground the opponent and allow you to extend with a combo. For example, look at Indra. Look at Ashura. I'm getting their names mixed up. Look at Ashura. And so he's able to just combo off of that. But I don't know at the same time, because notice how he did 2 hits and then he did a strike. So maybe that could have been, maybe this could be his jutsu. Maybe he was comboing and he did a he used whatever that knockdown was, and then chained it into his jutsu. I don't know. This could be the neutral combo, or it could be them displaying the new mechanic. I don't know. So the high points of this trailer is that we saw Indra's down combo, what looked to have been either Ashura's jutsu, or, in fact, now that I think about it, this might actually be Ashura's jutsu. Because if you think about it, all Naruto's Any character that uses a Rasengan has an interesting way of doing it, and they always try to mix up the way Rasengans are done. And so it kind of makes sense if a character is introduced where they do 2 hits in a Rasengan. This might be his jutsu. If it isn't his jutsu, then maybe it's his neutral combo. And then also, there's a potential new mechanic that they showed in this trailer, but we're not really for sure yet. Not really too sure how it might work. And then it also looks like they may have teased a boss battle with the 2 characters, which is interesting because, again, at the very end, it didn't look like there was an ultimate happening. It looked like they were, it looked like some kind of cinematic. For example, like they were having a battle as if you were doing a boss battle and you got to a certain part and that was a sequence in the boss battle. So, yeah. I did not expect this video to be 20 minutes long. This is way too damn long, but I think what I'm gonna do, whatever. I'll make this quick, right? So, channel update. What I want to do, so I'm gonna have this. I'm just gonna have this play. I'm just gonna have this play in slow mo while I talk about this real quick. Okay, so just a real super. Actually, I'm gonna play it all the way back. So just a super quick channel update, right? Here's what I want to do with the channel. At this point in time, I'm gonna start off slow because I want to be consistent and I want to make sure I'm hitting my goals consistently. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload a video every Friday. Every Friday you're gonna get a video. So today's video was this, right? I don't believe I'm gonna be able to get out anything else today, just because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys quality content. I have a lot of ideas I want to push out. I have a lot of different things I want to do. So I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the quality content that I want to upload, that I'm known for. I don't want to sacrifice that. So right now at this point in time, I'm pretty confident I can handle 1 quality vid a week. So I'm going to be doing that. The only exceptions will be if, for example, I find extra time on my hands and I'm able to do a cool rank video or maybe a collaboration video, or for example, another trailer drops, then you'll see a video from me on that day. For example, if a trailer drops Wednesday or a scan or some kind of news for Storm 4, you'll see that video that day. And you'll also see the video on Friday. So that's what I'm aiming for, and I want to make good on that first, but I do have a lot of other plans, a lot of other things I want to roll out. But I want to start with the basics, and I want to get good at the basics because, that's just where you start. You want to get good at your fundamentals, just like in fighting games, for example, or in Storm. You want to get good at your fundamentals before you branch out to the harder stuff. So right now, 1 video a week, every Friday, and what I'll do is I'm pretty sure I won't make another update video unless I'm rolling out something really big. But for the most part, I may just do an announcement, or I may upload a video and include that quick update in that video. But I have a lot of plans, so really, you just want to stay tuned. I'm back, happy we got connections. This video was way longer than I expected, but whatever. Almost a 25-minute video coming back. I thank a lot of you who stayed and watched till the end because, again, this trailer's been out for a while and it's pretty old at this point, so thank you for staying through the video and listening to what I had to say about it and, listening to the channel update. Can't wait to bring you guys some content that I'm really excited to bring out. I think everyone's going to enjoy it. I'm reinventing myself. If you enjoyed the informational content, the guides that I posted in the past years, you're going to love what I'm doing in the future. So yeah, I'm excited. Future looks bright. Let's just get it. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching in general, whether you watched a piece of it, a little bit more than that, all of it, the end of it, whatever part you watched. Thank you. Anyways, CaRai out. Good to be back.